Hello everyone. So I was just looking at the news there, and I was looking about the Russian ship in the Black Sea, the Ukraine supposedly hit with missiles. Now I just want to talk about the change, and again I know some people wouldn't have a clue what I'm talking about, but I want to talk about naval kind of thing and how how naval warfare has changed since the Second World War, and I suppose since the Second World War was a huge revolution in terms of how the navies work and things like that. Even and again this is just a kind of analysis, I suppose, in a way. And to put it simple, the days of battleships and things like that are basically gone. As you know, the air power is basically everything. An unmanned drone could literally blow up a ship in a few minutes, as we've seen here with this missiles. Two missiles supposedly hit this ship. Obviously missiles set from land, and it basically sunk the ship basically. Um, and you've seen that too. We've seen that in the Second World War. Because again, battleships, these used to be battleships in the Second World War and things like that. But battleships are fierce expensive and hard. It takes a long time for them to make the battleships, whatever countries, respective countries. But again, as you've seen with take for example the Bismarck. If you look up the Bismarck, there was a German battleship, a German heavy battleship. It was sunk off Iceland. It took down the MH whatever this Majesty's merchant ship or something like that. The Hood ship, the part of the British Navy. Basically it took that. But yeah, basically what took down the Bismarck was Sea Harriers, if you whatever you would call them, Sea Harriers. So basically, naval bombers, basically naval planes that can bomb with torpedoes, and basically they release torpedoes from the plane, which goes into the water and obviously goes along the water and hits an object that's in the water and blows it up. So yeah, again, naval warfare has changed as you see now, and I'm trying to explain the best I can and without military terms. But yeah, nowadays it's all about carriers. See, everything's all about carriers. With a navy, carriers are everything. You've seen with Pearl Harbor, take for example too. Another example, the Japanese use carriers to bring the planes near hand to Pearl Harbor to Hawaii, so they could bomb Pearl Harbor. Because obviously they couldn't bring in the Japanese Navy's fleet into Pearl Harbor to blow up the ships. Because obviously they have a bigger target. The American Navy has a bigger target. They hit um, Japanese ships, and obviously it's more efficient. And you see, it's the same nowadays. Carriers are everything. Air power is everything, and that's why there's such emphasis. Like battleships are gone really now. There's no such thing as battleships because again they're big objects that can be hit from the sky, and blown up very easily. As you've seen from this battleship that was blown up in the Black Sea there. Um, Again, it can be hit by missiles now because during the Second World War there wasn't missiles or things like that. Nowadays there's anti-ship missiles that can blow up a ship from land and can be targeted. But as I said, even drones too can use missiles against ships being unmanned and things like that. So naval warfare has changed, and obviously too, as I say, I don't think I said it there a second ago, but submarines too are a big part because obviously it's very hard to find a submarine underwater, especially stout submarines or things like that. But yeah, it has changed a lot, naval warfare. And just briefly, I just thought to talk about it because it has changed a lot, and I suppose it has to be. It's particularly again, as you know, the Irish Navy. It's not much to write home about, in terms of ships and things like that. But yeah, obviously we need to kind of. I don't know how we would say that, but kind of know how in the Irish Navy about it that things are moving eventually to as you know, drones will be really everything. Whoever controls the sky controls the battlefield, as the old saying used to go. But yeah, it has changed a lot, naval warfare. So yeah, that's just my 50 cents on it. Thank you.